Guys, I haven't filmed in a bit. Sorry about that. I think I'm gonna film an in-depth bookshelf tour just because I just got a new bookshelf behind me. And yeah, I moved my books around, rearranged some stuff. So I kind of wanted to have a cute little, I basically just want to show off my bookshelves because I think they're so cute and yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Let's rock and roll. Let's do this. Okay, first on this wall, I have my tree bookshelf. It's still where it was originally. Yeah, I have a lot of books on here. There are some shelves on here that are empty just because there's a lot of books in my physical TBR that I haven't read yet. Whoops. Anyway, we'll start up here and then we'll work our way down. Basically, I have a bunch of romance books here and here. Love my romance, and I just think I want to do kind of like with the light colors on top and then like going down it like it's darker and darker with the books and the covers and all that jazz. So I was kind of what the vibe was for this bookshelf. And then working our way down, we have a little bit of romance, a little bit of literary fiction, and then we also got a little bit of horror mystery, thriller mystery, that kind of vibe. And then working our way down here, we have just a mixture of genres. We got some romance, some literary fiction, some mystery, some historical fiction. Not really organized with like specific genres just because I wanted the theme to go from light to dark. Definitely as I continue adding books, I want to have specific genres, but as of right now, that's just kind of vibe. So I think eventually I'm just gonna make this whole bookshelf probably a specific genre, probably romance. That is what I'm thinking. I don't know, we'll see the vibes. And then down here I have some more mystery, and as we go down farther, this shelf is empty. I think I have the naturals over there, so I think I'm gonna put it here when I finish that series, just because Inheritance Games is here, so it's like kind of next to each other, I guess. And then so that one's empty. And then right here and here, I just have a bunch of my CDs. I don't really have any books. I will definitely add books there eventually. We'll see the vibes when that happens. So that's this bookshelf. I'll show a full shebang of it so you guys can see just like the vibes. Now we're on to this bookshelf, which is my favorite bookshelf. My Kindle's on top. Say hey to my Kindle. I should name my Kindle. We'll do that later. So there's different sides. They're very specific. So on this side, it's all fantasy. The whole thing is fantasy. Up here, don't mind that the first book isn't here. Isler's reading it, so that's why there's an empty spot. Usually the first book is there. So up here, obviously I have Keeper of the Lost Cities, which is my favorite series of all time, and it takes up this whole row. So when there's more books made, I don't know where I'm gonna put them. We're gonna have to be creative. Then down here, I got Shadow and Bone, Six of Crows, Caraval, and Once Upon a Broken Heart, obviously. ACOTAR, Twilight, the Skyfall trilogy, Cruel Prince, Legendborn. I have the first Shatter Me book here. I don't have the rest. And then Wrinkle of Time and Sangspell. So this is all just like fantasy books that I've read. And it's like actually categorized within fantasy. So yeah. Now we're gonna go to this side, which is like a whole thing. On this side, TBR. The bottom of the shelf doesn't have any books, but that's okay. So all these are just basically books in my physical TBR, and not even that. This whole cart is full of books on my physical TBR. These all were like overflowing on my book cart, so I had to just add a whole different shelf. So it's just like the whole shebang. I'm not really going to go into too much detail about what is on this shelf. These are just being mainly a bunch of books that I want to read, and those are a bunch of books I want to read. Some of these will be rereads that I want to reread, but I haven't yet, so that's why they're there. Like this. And Harry Potter too, over here. So there are some rereads on here, but majority of them are books I have not read. Now we're gonna move up. Okay, these books behind me I have read. I have them based on the color, and it goes from like dark to light here, goes from light to dark, light to dark. I might switch this so it goes from light to dark as well, just so that it kind of matches with these ones. I don't know why I did it different. I just realized that now, honestly. That's my bad, but it's okay. Basically, I have a bunch of blue books here, and these are all books that I've read as well. So I got The Keeper of Lost Cities graphic novel here because it didn't fit down there, and I have the hardback down there and the paperback up here. So it works. Then My Friends, Archer's Voice, Sweet Sorrow, Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and The Bookshop by the Bay. Then I also, as you can see, have my little knickknacks above, and I got my whole shebang. Maybe I'll do an in-depth, no, maybe I'll do a room tour in one of these in one of these upcoming videos so that you guys can see my full room, because honestly, it's like basically done. It's really cute. I love my room. I think it's so great. And then here I got all my pink books, The Things We Leave Unfinished, Love in Other Words, A Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow, which I read a while ago, which is crazy. Wild Love, Red, White, and Royal Blue, The Summer of Broken Rules, Picking Daisies on Sundays. So those are all my pink books. Obviously, I have more pink and blue and yellow books over there, but a lot of them go with series, or I have all my Emily Henry books over there. So I only wanted to put like singular standalone books on this side, just because I didn't want to put the series together, and I kind of wanted the series to have their own separate area and like be next to each other in a sense, and I wanted these all to have like a color theme, I guess, if that makes sense. And then going over here, we have my yellow books. As you can see, we have Conversations with Friends, 20s Girl, Of Mice and Men, The Boxcar Children, The Chicken Sisters, The Secret Life of Bees, and The 7-Year Slip. All very yellow, cutesy vibes. So that's like my floating bookshelves. A lot of people ask how I got my books on the wall. Floating bookshelves on Amazon. They're great. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes it look like your books are floating, and it looks really cute, really cool. So that's what that is. And then now I'll show you all the books on my bookshelf, just so you guys can see that. Yeah. So we'll do that. Okay guys, that's my full bookshelf, in-depth bookshelf tour. I need more bookshelves eventually, and that's just the whole shebang for now. I hope you enjoyed. I loved making my bookshelves. Like, I'm obsessed. I love to just stare at my bookshelves for hours. I'm not even kidding. I'll literally be sitting in bed and I'll just look at them for a few minutes just because, like, what? Oh, they're so cute. I am obsessed with my books. I love my books. They're they're genuinely like my prized possessions. I feel like they're my children. And it's like, if someone's borrowing my book, I just feel like I'm missing something. Like a piece of my life is gone and I'm stressed until I get it back. Like, I like to have all my books in one place, all of them together. So I'm a little stressed for the time when they're gone. But that's just basically all my books. I love my books. I think they're so cute. I love my bookshelves. And yeah, that's my whole tour. I really hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed them, but if you have any suggestions for how I should organize my books or what I should add, definitely let me know, because I love decorating my room. I love adding more books to my collection. I love rearranging my books. Every single time I get a new book, I rearrange my whole bookshelf. Sorry. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye!